That's crazy.
So that's why she's like, oh, fuck.
And then she said her last name, which is a whole issue.
Right.
This is a good movie.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I am not in Casa de Tank Top. I'm actually in the back of the Burlington Bar, and I'm hanging out with, as you can see, we got ourselves a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Burley Boys.
Oh, my.
For,
Oh, my.
I think, a great way to end the year for Manly Movie Monday. We're doing 1988's Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. We're doing Die Hard. Yeah, absolutely. We're doing Die Hard, y'all. The seminal classic, the ultimate hipster troll Christmas movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know.
They were right.
I recently saw a clip that, from the words of Bruce Willis, that it's apparently not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
I don't agree with him.
No. Listen,
Because I do think
a Christmas movie can be whatever the fuck you want to be. Like in my family, a Christmas Fellowship of the Ring is kind of.
There you go. Yeah, I see that.
Because we'll put it on at the end of the year, whatever it is. But the big reason that we're doing this because, we don't like to kind of come over here and pull the wool over your eyes and be like, we're reacting to something, even though we've fucking seen it and shit like that. But we were talking a little bit while we were working on some other stuff, and Emil let it slip that he hasn't seen Die Hard, and so I want to what. I suppose this. What do you know about Die Hard? I'm sure you know it by reputation and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen at this point, I've seen enough pop culture references to it. Famously, for me, there was a Workaholics episode where they pretty much the entire thing.
Good episode.
There's also very recently an episode of Rick and Morty where the people are trying to pull the phrase "do or die hard."
Right.
What do you know about Die Hard?
What do you care? You writing a book about Die Hard?
As a matter of fact, I've written several.
Yeah, all right.
I know my man's Carl Winslow's in it.
Yeah.
Reginald L. Johnson.
Reginald
is in
L.
this
Johnson.
movie.
I know that there's a fucking for the time a very lovely built tower.
But you never seen it.
Never seen a piece of it, but because there's no titties in it, to my knowledge.
You'll find out.
Are there?
Motherfucking untrue, my dude. You
There
better. You better.
That's why you wear titties in this.
You clearly do not do your
I
research.
didn't know. I didn't.
You don't
I
do your
didn't.
research.
It usually when shine, titties pop up, and
there is literally
I'm just
the
saying.
internet.
I'm just
my
saying.
friend.
No, bro. I've seen titties in movies I've never seen.
We didn't tell you because of this. We didn't want you to
No,
get to it.
Emil, it has your two maxims that you need. It has black people in it, and it has titties.
I
in it.
love black people, and I love titties.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I mean. So,
well, yeah. So clearly, I was wrong. That's probably why I waited a very long
But
time.
that's why I'm very happy that we're doing this. But and the thing is, this is another thing when you hear, but when you have a friend, when you have a buddy who hasn't seen a movie, most times people will go, "You haven't seen blah 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 blah." Whatever the fuck it is. The proper motherfucking response is, "My dude, you haven't seen it.
You're coming in.
You get to watch it with friends.
You're
and
coming
shit like
in.
that. So I'm very into it. So that's keeping us in the holiday spirit over here. We hope that you guys are in the holiday spirit. If you guys are in the spirit and you guys want to watch the extended version of this and get some early and uncut access to all of our future Manly Movie Monday and our backlog of all of the rest of them, you guys can do that by hitting us up over on our Patreon.
With that bitch, cause she got a great ass, and you got your head
all the way up it. Jesus. He's about to say big when he's like, you got a great ass. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out.
Die Hard, bitch.
Yeah.
They say Die Hard at any point in this movie.
They don't.
Fuck.
Don't forget though, there's something in this for you.
Yeah,
you know.
There's several things in it.
Yeah, Carl Winslow.
Do you only watch movies where they say the title of the movie?
I only want they either have to show me a titty or say the title.
Okay, all right.
There we go. A titty or a title.
Yeah, titty.
Title or titty.
That's pretty good. Oh, I fucking love this movie. I already remember this shit.
Right.
He has hair in this
The
movie.
preemptive strike. Yeah.
Did he have hair in Armageddon though, right?
Yeah, he had that blonde hair.
Yeah,
that was.
I saw him with hair in Armageddon.
Yeah.
Experience
A
that
gun on a plane.
On an airplane.
I'm already suspension of disbelief.
Right?
Yeah.
This is a fantasy land called pre-9/11 America.
girl.
Just catching looks, you know.
Yeah. He's also like kind of cutting there. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
don't
He's
know,
just
like-
going.
Yeah.
No, he's a cop. He's an entitled asshole.
Smoking inside an airport.
Right, just lighting up
building
right
in
in
general.
Yeah.
God, I worked at a rock club. They didn't stop smoking until like 2012.
What kind of bear is that fucking teddy bear? That's the most unteddiest bear I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life.
It's like more anatomically
Yeah,
correct. Like a
But
long
this shit,
snout
it
and
honestly
shit.
looks more like an aardvark than a bear.
So here is the first of many terrible people in this film.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, sweet beard.
Yeah,
Sweet beard.
this guy is like me if I was not like okay with the worst parts of myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Is one of those kids in that photo John McCartney? I mean, Jack.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Okay.
That's like one of the
Jack
only Die Hard movies that you've seen a part of, right?
Yeah. I seen like clips
Right.
of Jack Courtney being Jack Courtney.
See, Mrs. Holly. I do that already.
Jace.
yes.
What would I do without you, Paulina?
That's a classic example of like a movie like where they don't say goodbye. Like nobody says goodbye. They just go,
Yeah.
"What would I do without you?" Click, and, you're just
Right.
like, and then they come back to Paulina, and she's like, "The fuck?" Like,
Right.
Her accent goes away like, what a bitch.
So I will note though at this point, John McClane getting off the flight, he's got a teddy bear in stow. He's noticed 2 hot girls since he's got off the flight.
Right.
And his wife that he's about to go meet up with is already putting his picture down in disgust,
Yeah.
waiting for him to arrive.
Right.
There's gonna be a bad, you know what I
I
mean?
think they're in
like-
love still.
Yeah.
We got everything in this mug.
He sits in the front.
this mug.
BT full bar VHS.
VHS. Man after my own heart.
Sounds like the
on
Burlingtons.
Hey, that'll work.
Like, oh, I mean, like a staple on every
Oh, is this the Run DMC track?
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah.
They can't have him just play a regular like song. He's gotta play rap because he's black.
Got to because he's a black guy.
So he's a limo driver. 'Cause he's a limo driver.
The limo driver.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, rappers are always in limos.
I'm pretty sure this.
Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly.
That's got to be racist. There's no way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Not under McLean.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she changed the last name with his dumb ass. That's why bro didn't know who he was talking about.
Right. Okay, so even now they're already setting up stuff that we're going to hear
Yeah.
sonically, like that we're going to get to know a bunch of things. We hear that all throughout this movie.
And as much
because this is it's a single location film.
which is perfect.
Yeah.
So Argyle is more than just an exposition dump now. He is a plump.
He'll be.
Let it evolve, my guy.
We got to get a little bit of homophobia in there.
Get the fuck off me! Hey.
Jesus
Smiling,
fucking
though.
California, am I right? Oh!
Hey, that dude didn't know him though, so he was.
No, it is
It's
weird.
weird.
It
It's
is
weird,
weird.
yeah.
Like
You're not out, but it is specifically
the
saying-
implication is that like
Oh,
yeah.
yes, absolutely.
What a place you have here. It will be if we ever get it finished.
Really efficient though, because that's relevant later, and you catch it on the way in. You know.
Just.
I kind of.
I did coke on my wife's desk.
Yeah.
Right.
Got caught by his boss doing it too.
By the boss and a fucking cop.
I didn't realize they celebrated Christmas in Japan.
We were flexible. Although it didn't work out, so we got you a cake decks.
I totally forgot about that.
I do love the boss character though. He's not bowled over in this.
I would too.
I'm fucking Miss McClane.
Right.
Daddy
Oh
issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man, corporate life used to rule.
You didn't miss my name though, huh?
Oh.
Except maybe when you're signing checks.
Ooh.
He bought.
I think you have a clue as to what my idea of
I
our
know
marriage should be.
exactly
So.
what your idea of our marriage should be.
I like that it's like, but it is like they're at a party. They're not screaming at one another.
Yeah.
and it's-
But there's hurt there.
Yeah,
The word like.
yeah, right.
Both sides.
Yeah, you learn about the history through
Yeah.
the specific
Very
way
quick,
they speak
very
to each
Yeah, I was
other.
about to say, very, like, efficiency
Yeah.
of these movies, man.
If we're making this movie now, we'd have to get like a fucking flashback to the July.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
The story we just told
And
you
we
wasn't enough.
de-age fucking
Yeah.
like Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, it's a big truck for a courier company. This is not a spoiler, Emil, but one of the things I love about this movie is that the bad guys are fucking serious. They're not clowns.
Right.
They make mistakes.
You saying they're capable. They seem capable.
Yes, exactly. Which adds to
they're
their
not Home
menace,
Alone
you know?
villains, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Magic, then back to Worthy, right?
Damn.
Fucking got him.
Oh, this nigga's hilarious.
Jesus, like,
Dude, he's...
the callousness to which they do it. There he is.
Motherfucking Rickman.
This is the coming out party for Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
like,
look.
like,
too.
yeah,
Looks
totally.
fantastic.
Timeless.
Looks
The
cool as
swag?
hell.
Yeah,
Looks cool
for
as
sure.
fuck. Looks cool as fuck.
Look at me.
Hello, Potter.
Hello.
Damn, that is a good fit.
What?
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
It's a sweet fucking beard, too.
Dude, Hooks, you gotta go out clothing shopping and be like, give me the Hans Gruber.
Give me the Gruber.
I could do worse, Scott. I could do worse.
Look at those pasta wires.
He's doing it. He's doing the thing. I've seen this movie 100 times. I just realized they planted the fist with your toes line on the plane,
Yeah,
so he
dude.
takes his shoes off.
Yep.
Early in the film. I
is why
literally
he
never
had-
put
never-
that together. Oh, yeah.
No, it's an impeccable script.
Yeah. This is people without positive vibes showing up at this party.
Like, just iconic look from now on
Yeah.
to the end
Right.
of the movie. It's so good.
Oh, shit. I see the exit.
Hold on. Oh!
Consensual titties!
I mean, we're talking about efficiency, and I think we're going to talk about it a lot, but
We are
this
gonna
film really excels in that.
Yeah.
Like, we're like maybe 15 minutes
15
into
minutes
it,
and we're off
and
and
we're
running.
running
Yeah,
right
right.
now.
Yeah.
Is that number 3?
But the purity of that, like, no matter what you were dealing with, yes, I'm in a hostage situation. You see some hot broad, like, across the way.
Kind of helps your attitude a bit,
you just
right?
look,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, nice.
Joseph.
So he wants the boss to release himself, and she's like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Just take a look at that tank top, because that tank top is not going to be the same color as white by the end of the movie. Like,
Because I am interested in the $640 million in negotiable bearer bonds that you have locked in your vault.
I'll probably lecture at length about bearer bonds before
Okay.
this film is over.
Oh, that's where I learned about him is
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
There's only one of them. You'll never get it open. Then there's no reason not to tell it.
there isn't not a reason not to tell him.
Which is so, like his dialogue and his motivation is so smooth and
right,
perfect.
right.
Count to 3.
There were not 3 of them. It's like,
That's
yeah,
definitely.
okay, I got
Right.
it.
It's like,
Yeah,
is this
for
a Harry
sure.
Potter line or is this a Die Hard line?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Rick?
yeah.
It just depends on whether you say Potter or McLean.
Get on the jet to Tokyo and ask the chairman. I'm telling you, you're just going to have to kill me.
Okay.
Fucking got him.
Do it the hard way. Suppose of that, Carl, you better go and check on Heinrich's work up on the machine floor.
He bet on it.
They were
Fucking
betting on whether or not he was going to
awesome.
give it up and
And
do
again,
it.
it's like, what I love about movies in this era is like, they don't have to tell you that.
Right.
Right, right,
Dialogue.
right,
You just,
right.
If you catch it, you
The
catch it.
blonde lost to the black dude, right?
What's that?
The blonde lost his
Yeah.
black dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
I believe the term for these type of guys is Euro trash.
Euro trash,
Yes,
yeah.
Euro trash.
Gear. It's a little bit of that character.
Did someone say Euro trash?
Fuck, didn't you stop him, John? Because then you'd be dead too, asshole.
Also, the other big thing about this, because again, this era specifically of action movie is Sly Stallone, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, big muscle-bound dudes, and he's just like regular muscle, like you know what I mean, like kind of
Not quite dad bod, but on that.
yeah,
verge.
right. But
Certainly more relatable.
There's that noise.
Yep.
This guy looks like a mathematics teacher's assistant.
Damn.
He has always a similar outfit to this nigga Matt right now.
Right.
There are rules for policemen.
Jeez.
It's a good line.
Are there?
So like me.
Wait till I show you my Punisher tattoo.
Right, fucking ball.
Pretty good sheetrock.
Probably, yeah, it's probably
Right, not
not
too bad, but still, it's made to look awesome.
I'm also not a
Right.
criminal defense attorney or anything like that, but if a man is bearing an automatic weapon in an organized terrorist takeover of a building, I don't know that you need to wait for him to literally turn it at you before you can be like, all right, this guy.
Right.
Down.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, where'd the gun go? 'Cause it would have went off as they fell down those stairs.
That's true.
I think he dropped it.
I think he emptied the clip when he was turning around.
Yeah,
I
this
don't know.
movie's good at like realism.
Yeah, I don't think
in
it's like
that
the one
way.
with like
Sort of.
infinite bullets.
Right. Yeah.
All right, first bloodstains on the the tank top
more,
now.
more points of the realism. He just took
Yeah.
2 clips out of that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a video game where
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, I'm taking all this guy's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looting.
9 million terrorists in the world, and I gotta kill one with feet smaller than my sister.
Even though there's no way that his feet are actually small.
Yeah, right.
There's no way.
And that's that kind of smart aleck smirk and like the kind of next level like quippable bullshit that I guarantee my stepbrother and an entire generation of men fell in love with about John McClane.
Right, yeah.
He won't be joining us for the rest of his life.
Anyone else said that, it wouldn't have been as cool.
Yeah.
Nothing to chance.
Oh fuck.
Her.
Her. Yeah, like that panache. You know
No.
what I mean?
Like he's trying to antagonize them
Right,
with this
yeah.
weird ass move. Like,
And he's getting their their intel too. See, look at this motherfucker.
right? He's like getting it all. He's like sizing it up.
Titties. I like when the titty got life behind it though.
Well, see, I know he said
You want it with a heartbeat. You know what I mean? But
Until then, we do not alter the plan.
And if he
like, shit, you got a point.
He's like, all right. Well, then, if he fuck up, you fuck up.
it's like, oh, we got a screenwriter on our hands.
Whoever you are, this channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
This is such a large gun, and it has made its way into almost every first-person shooter that I've played. Like, because of this movie. Like,
Down here and arrest me. Just send the police now.
They heard that though, right?
the vintage prime cut, like Bruce Willis. Like, it's like more masculine Pee Wee Herman.
All right, now we meet the real hero.
Yeah, the real hero of the squad. Here we
I've
go.
never seen that.
Oh, look
Twinkie.
at this man.
I thought you guys just ate donuts.
Looks like
I thought you guys just ate donuts.
Yeah.
She's pregnant.
I like to think that this is a prequel to Family Matters. Like, shit just went south in fucking LA. It's like, I gotta relocate.
Right.
I'm going back to kicking it with
grew
my
up.
I'm going back to kicking it with my mom and
Yeah.
my family. I'm like,
I just I survived the McLean. I got to deal with an Urkel.
Right. That's not what this is about, Steve.
Yeah.
Like,
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
like they're pushing him there so he can try to take him out there.
It's
like
classic hunting move. You get that guy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
But like, think about it. Like, all these action movies that come out now, there's just waves of nameless, faceless bad guys that get
Right.
mowed down by the heroes.
No, and also in this era, like
Yeah.
Commando, like
And yet, Cruz is here watching this, and he's like, did he get that one guy?
Right.
Because the
right.
stakes are so
Yeah.
close.
There's like 7 dudes, and he's got to work his ass off to get every one of them. We get her again.
Hey.
Did you see that?
Give it a little tap.
Thank
Like,
you.
luck.
Thank
I don't know why I love that touch. Like,
Yeah.
I'd never noticed that.
he's like, give me
before.
some luck, baby. Give me some luck.
Right. That's probably improv too.
Absolutely not. Oh, Christ. Holy shit. Emperor Palpatine could never.
like he's just holding on, and then you just see him just go by. Like,
That is terrifying.
fuck that.
A lot of trust in the fucking this goddamn gun to just not fucking break by the.
Right.
The only thing America makes reliably is fucking firearms. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh, like you are dead to rights. Like I'm
yeah.
sorry. Like
No,
I mean, listen, it's an action movie. It's whatever. But like, holy fuck, like.
You could probably catch your girl
No,
sauce.
no, you couldn't. You couldn't.
You know what?
Not in the 80s.
Let's go test this
Not in
on
the 80s.
video.
Not in the 80s. Dude,
It'll be great content. Are you ready?
Dude, the power ratio to
Hold on,
catch
are we ready?
yourself falling
Are we ready
like
to do a
that?
Mythbusters right now? Like.
Happy last.
Click.
Oh, I love it.
I love that she's just sometimes like, oh Christ.
Oh. Man, him and Carl got beef.
Right?
Yeah.
This nigga got Coachella feet.
Yeah. Eric Andre, it's like
Coachella sucks this year.
or whatever when he went to the RNC or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's so good. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look. I think it might be the other one.
Yeah,
that's Full House,
Full
right?
House, yeah.
But whatever happened
to
like, yes.
When you lost out there and you all alone.
Right? Or they're singing about John McTiernan in the tower.
Lost out there and you're all alone.
In your defense, bro, like the same dude made like all those songs.
No,
for the shows.
right. No, they
so,
sound
like, they all sound super
exactly,
the same.
Exactly.
I don't think you could break through a fucking.
Nice.
God damn.
No more table. Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate.
Ooh, like all up in the dick region.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
The trivia about that scene is apparently, I think Bruce Willis injured his ears and his brain by firing off the gun in that. It was
very
so
close.
close to him.
Yeah.
That like right now he's having all these mental health issues and he's old and he's shilling out for bad films. And
Right.
some people are saying that that was weirdly a stunt that like contributed to like his problem.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude, that shot seriously.
What?
I don't know. I've seen this dude in hella shit too. This guy's been in other stuff too, though, right?
No, he's like the heel in Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. He's the one guy who's like, it's true, this man has no dick. Like,
I want radio silence until further.
I'm very sorry, Hans. I didn't get that message. Maybe you should have put it on the bulletin board. Wax Tony and Marco and his friend here.
telling it on the radio so he can get that information to the police,
right.
to everybody.
Who are you then?
Just a fly in the ointment, Hans.
A fly in the ointment.
Yeah, right.
Of a bankrupt culture who thinks he's John Wayne.
I'm John McClane.
Right.
You really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah. My first EBKA.
Yeah.
Harvey, we're on the air.
Oh shit.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
That's
what that motherfucker looks like.
If the person who radioed for help can hear me on this channel.
There's such a powerful diction when he speaks.
Yeah.
Because I am Reginald L. Johnson, professional movie actor.
And this is like one of the best parts of this film.
Yeah, their dialogue and everything
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
It's actually pretty tight that the villains can hear them talking too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, from like an information, a public-private information
Yeah,
standpoint,
right.
you know?
But we must find the bag first. Probably. We must
Secure the bag. It's the
Secure
number
the
one
bag.
rule,
Secure
you
the
know?
Guys are mostly European, judging by their clothing labels, and
Cigarettes.
And this movie does pacing well, where we get moments of rest. Like
Yeah,
it's obviously
we
still
like, we
stressed, you know.
Well,
but-
it's like it's someone, and then they like it's like I guess it's exposition, but they're almost sort of catching us back up on it.
Yeah,
In a certain sense. Also, other known '80s dickhead from fucking from the Breakfast Club.
dude,
This guy.
He's the principal.
For 2 weeks, I got you. I got you.
To me, like J.K. Simmons could be that dude.
right. Oh, dude, absolutely.
That'd be
Yeah,
a good
absolutely.
role.
He's killed one terrorist for sure, and he claims he's capped off 2 others. He claims.
He claims.
He could be one of the terrorists pulling your chain. Nutcase in there. I don't think so. In fact, I think he's a. Go on. Go on.
And unless you like it messy, I'd start bringing us some dicks to the bathroom.
I like it messy.
right. Yeah.
Don't I look like a messy bitch?
I prefer.
Look at that.
Was there something else?
No, thank you.
She's like, oh, I'm really glad that I'm as mad as my husband.
That's
I put that
right,
picture
yeah.
down. Because if he fucking knew for a second that she was.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
Like,
awesome?
But wait, when he came into the office earlier though, like I feel like he would have picked the photo up if he knew it was face
I don't
down,
think he
though.
knew that it was there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's why she's like, oh, fuck.
And then she said her last name,
Yeah.
which is a whole issue.
Right.
This is a good movie. This is a good movie.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
All right, we've clocked him at 60 minutes.
There we go.
There we go.
Can't confirm. No, but like the script is just
Fuck.
tight.
It's
the
perfect.
script is tight.
It is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Has been through the use of CV.
He said, "Fuck the glass."
right, exactly.
If you are what I think you are, then you'll know when to listen, when to shut up, and when to pray.
Just putting a fucking button on these
Perfect.
lines,
Dude, Reginald Val Johnson's a
Reginald
fucking
Val
hero.
Johnson,
Love him.
professional television and movie actor.
Yeah.
Like this dude's a
What's up with this candy though? This classic ass candy that does not exist.
You won't believe it, but the candy is about to become relevant.
He's just like. He's gonna get some. He's gonna get
Yes,
some.
sir. Yes, sir.
This
Yeah.
is a good
Okay.
movie.
Hershey's and Crunch. I haven't seen a Mars bar in so long.
Right.
They're all still around.
Again, like that's like a little moment. Doesn't have to exist.
Yeah, it doesn't have to, right?
But it adds flavor.
It adds more character to these
Little
people.
something.
It's
Chocolate flavor.
My dad. No, whenever I hear it, it just.
Look at these motherfuckers. They are so
They gotta bolt
put
it into
together.
the ground. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Whoa.
Boom.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
How'd you motherfucker? You made your point. Let him pull back. Thank you, Mr. Cowboy. I'll take it under advisement.
I still don't understand.
I don't know exactly how this works. I mean,
Yeah.
like whatever.
It's just
like,
the primer for it.
I don't know what that means.
Like it's the spark. The spark make boom.
Oh, spark make boom. Yeah, no, I get that.
You
yeah.
made all those words up.
Yeah.
You're like.
God damn.
It's like, damn, that's a big ass.
Right. This is hilarious. Oh.
Is the building on fire?
No, but it's gonna need a paint job and a shitload of screen doors.
Well, I got some bad news for you,
Dwayne.
You listen to me, you little asshole. I'm an asshole.
I'm not the one who just got butt fucked.
And he can all listen to it.
And like that ethos of like just help me solve this. It's very masculine.
Right.
You ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem.
That's right.
You hang in there, man. You hear me? You hang in there.
Scott, at the end of the night to me. And
Oh, you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, a lot of the other guys do too. Like,
Hey, frequency talk.
what a fucking douchebag.
I figure you're here to negotiate. Am I right?
You're amazing. You figured this all
I can give him to you.
He's gonna sell them out.
Yeah, by telling Shorty.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Put Shorty in danger.
Mr. McClane.
Damn.
Ooh, got him.
He told his bitch ass all that.
John McClane.
McLean.
The New York Police Department.
He's got it all, man.
Which with that private public information thing means a lot, you know?
Because even with Ellis, even going by Roy, because he know they can hear him.
Special friend who was with you at the party tonight.
And he thinks it's Holly.
Ellis?
I'm just amazed he remembered his name.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's a romantic rival, so he absolutely
Has to.
I told him we were old friends and you were my guest at the
There you go.
He didn't give her up though.
Yeah.
But he is gonna get him.
And look at this.
He is basically trying to get him killed. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck are they gonna do to this guy? Like they're
Look at
gonna
this prison negotiation here. I'll give you a Coca-Cola.
Right.
That's a good question. They've been homies for so long.
Yeah. Did you think that these people were gonna take care of you? See, Hans is so much smarter than them, you know?
Talk to me. Where are my detonators?
Go fuck yourself, Hans.
Fuck.
Incredible.
Did you hear? That's like pulling the trigger yourself.
Oh my God! No, it is not. No, it is not.
You're gonna stand there and tell me that he's gonna give a damn about what you do to him if he makes it out of there alive? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? You listen to me, Sergeant. Anytime.
God bless Al Powell.
Hey, pal, you out there?
I'm here, John. I'm here.
I am thinking of us right now. You're like. I know you should have. I should have grabbed you out.
That's okay. I just got the owl. And we're like,
yeah.
The FBI is here now?
Yes, sir. Right over there.
Want a breath, man?
It's a shame.
It's a little funk breath fab. What?
Look at this. They meet face to face.
Check this out.
Hi there.
But they've never actually seen each other.
Yeah, they don't know.
Whoa, relax. Relax. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah!
Right? It's a cool take on it. Like,
And Sean, visual storytelling, that's incredible.
Right.
You smoke?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they bonded and shit.
I'm a cop from New York.
Right.
And look at it. And he's so
everything uncomfortable.
smart. God damn. Yeah, the Dutch angle you said. Yeah.
Just ever so slight.
I'm John McClane.
Oh, John, no.
And now you're like nervous on his behalf.
Yeah. And look at that.
I mean, you would have an alibi, I suppose. I'm
It's
sure
just, it's
worked it out.
amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
It's not a real thing, Bill.
Damn. This movie is crazy.
It's so good.
All you gotta do is pull the trigger.
Oh, shit. The dirtiest feet I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I know, for real.
Nice shoes, though.
Uh-oh.
Scheisse.
It's pretty tricky with that accent. You gotta be on fucking TV with that accent.
I'm going to count to 3.
Like you did with Takagi.
No bullets.
Oh. Just
right at this
shoot
point,
him.
you're like, ah, fuck.
So he knew it was on him.
He knew it. Well, he didn't trust him. He didn't trust him.
Right.
Oh,
He
okay.
gave him an empty clip.
Yeah, to see what he would do with
And he was like,
that.
yeah, because that's how I'm gonna confirm who the fuck he is. Which is like very intelligent.
Yeah.
Like,
This movie is fire as fuck.
That is so hard. Oh! He's like, his legs just exploded. Like, so gnarly.
Oh, no shoesies. No shoesies. Oh, cut himself.
Yeah.
I would have never got to shoot the glass part. Dad said that.
It's rewatching this scene for the 20th time.
I would
I'm still
imagine
catching
that.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the efficiency in
But
storytelling.
I appreciate that when I first watched it, knowing that.
Right.
Yeah. But see,
If I was him, I would have took my shirt off and wrapped it around my feet.
Oh, there we go.
Still gonna cut you, but it's gonna be a little.
He's still high.
she does a great job. Holly is like the actress.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like loving and appreciative, but not like she's just instantly, you know, back with him or something. That's fucking terrible.
Oh, this is brutal.
Just a lot of blood. A lot of blood.
I've stepped on a nail before. I can't imagine stepping on a whole bunch of glass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of odds am I getting?
You don't want to know. Burn in my eyes!
Oh, that fucking glass.
I shot a kid.
Damn.
13 years old.
Wasn't the first cop.
Not the last.
Anyway, I just couldn't bring myself to draw my gun on anybody again.
Which is real. I mean, like...
They're ordering the others to cut the building's power. Regular as clockwork.
Because the whole time he's been saying he's waiting for the FBI.
Right.
Are cut automatically in response to a terrorist incident.
That's what he said on the desk earlier.
I give you the FB.
It's good, right? It's like they needed. It's like he wanted them to show. Like even earlier in the script, he was like, no, it's necessary that they show up. You don't want to be secret.
Right.
You can't do it from here. Yeah, you could. It can't be done.
Merry Christmas.
This is a Christmas movie.
It is.
Yeah, man.
It's a Christmas movie.
Here's my lecture on bearer bonds. The craziest thing about this shit is that they're payable to the bearer. There's no other way to like confirm ownership of them other than the person is bearing the
Literally
piece of
bearing
paper.
the bond, right.
It is like an enormous piece of cash
Yeah.
that you have on you for $100,000, $1
That's a
million,
callback. He
whatever.
said he was going to bring it up at some point.
That's right.
She's the best thing that ever happened to a bum like me.
This is my life right now.
1,000 times.
I feel you, John.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's tough.
It's like I always thought I didn't want to die hard, but now I know I don't want to die.
Wait.
I don't want to die alone.
After watching House of the Dragon, you dragging your heart out my house.
You let me in right now, or I call the IN.
Nice.
You sure that's not the Redford dude? He super looks like his bitch ass.
Who?
The Robert Redford.
Robert Redford.
Fuck.
It's not
He,
him.
he has red.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Yeah,
All whites
it's-
look the same to me, Sean.
It's not him.
All whites look the same.
Yeah,
Sorry.
We gotta talk about that.
I'll tell Don one of your days.
Yeah.
I'll tell him that shit.
I'm like the same
Hey,
space.
my friend Emil, he says all white women look alike.
I said all white men. All whites look the same. All whites look the same.
You literally didn't say that.
Oh, pal, listen to me. It's a double cross. The whole roof of the building's wired.
Oh.
Uh-oh, his best
Oh,
friend.
Carl gonna fucking ice him. Craziest part about it is he doesn't shoot him immediately.
Yeah.
What's it in the raid where Mad Dog says like, "I want to fight you"?
Yeah, like he does.
no,
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. This looks so merciless right here. Like, like just
that's
body
a fucking
shots.
sound.
The sound
That's
is great.
That's some fucking John Wick punching.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was just like the sound design of it was really, really
First
good.
pop.
Is that Jack Courtney?
No.
Is that young Jack Courtney?
No, that's Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh fuck!
Really?
God damn!
Yeah. And he sees it.
This is McLean.
Well, we're separated.
Right.
I just like how like they set that shit up to like it's been down this entire movie.
Right until right now.
Yeah,
They
that
like,
shit
okay,
is-
cool. I got a chip that I can hold. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's an efficiency thing again. There's no
This is a
fat
good-
on any of this
This is a
shit.
good movie, bro. It's something to be rewatched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like he's saying really lascivious shit.
Yeah. He's,
I love this dude.
Yeah.
Evil
No,
ass
he
mustache.
was a heavy in like 1,000,001 fucking like movies back.
I just like that he's a big fan of candy, even
Yeah. Right.
And finally, some candy representation.
Right.
You know?
Oh shit.
But even think about
Look
it.
at this. He actually gets him. He actually shoots him. Like. He's just. It feels kind of real and visceral. You know what I mean?
It's like a shitty Foley punch. You know?
You would
It's
think
like
that
a
the
nice
blind dude killed Bruce Willis's brother. You know what I'm saying?
Little speeches
You're nothing but a common thief.
Completely correct.
I am an exceptional thief. Since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you should be more polite.
Yeah, she look
That,
good.
that counts as a half a titty.
Yeah.
That counts as a half.
Alright, get out my head!
Well, no,
Get out my head! bro.
Yeah. Oh God.
String of. Oh Lord.
That's so gnarly.
Damn.
Oh man, that's fucking.
Checks the bullets in the chamber like.
It's like fucking Saigon! Hey, Slick!
I was in junior high, Dick.
Bad person. He's a pretentious dude. You
I
know.
love that guy. By Mars. Bitch, I don't work here.
Yeah.
You know how long it took them to get upstairs?
Look at this. And he starts but he's like, I'll do whatever the fuck I gotta do to get them to go the fuck downstairs, including looking like a terrorist, which is why they start shooting at him.
Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Right.
You know. And look at this motherfucker hanging here.
Right. Well, like the geography of the movie, like they're always reminding you where people are and where things are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's really
it's a single location film.
Exactly.
Like
It's a bottle movie. It's a bottle movie.
Yeah, kinda. Sure.
Yeah. This is a one crazy night movie too.
Yeah, it's,
you know what I
it's
mean?
essentially it's the action-packed version of Friday.
Yeah, no. He blows them up.
You got blew the fuck up.
Promise.
This is so fucking crazy.
He got his hat backwards.
Look at this. Dude, fuck, man. Are you kidding me?
I need a Nakatomi Lego set now.
Seriously,
Yes.
right? Oh, God.
That's literally
Here
Dubai.
first. Let me
Dude,
get
his feet look at the blood. Ah! Fuck. Ugh.
He got the nastiest toes in the game.
Seriously.
Right
Gotta go through more glass.
Oh,
It's like all the cuts everywhere.
Uh-oh.
And that's going. Oh my God. Like I've seen it a million times, but I still get clenched up.
I'm
you know
right
what I mean?
here.
Did the fence die there?
Oh shit.
Dive.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't give him like a moment to react to it.
Right,
Damn,
right.
crazy.
Gonna need some more FBI guys.
Hey, Johnson and Johnson.
Literally Johnson and Johnson. Like.
Argyle's still working for that tip.
Our guy looks old and young at the same time.
Yeah, he does.
He looks
But,
30
like,
teen.
Right.
He's got
30
Benjamin.
teens.
He's got
13 going on 30. Got
some
two
laughs.
bullets left.
I'm actually surprised at how many times I didn't hear yippee-ki-yay though, or how most that word is used in reference to this movie.
I think, yeah,
you would
right.
think it's said more than
Right.
once.
Yeah. Look at Argyle though.
Yeah.
Showing up. You know.
Sit down, nerd.
Stuck his ass. Stuck his ass.
Look at that. That's cute. Look at this.
Look good.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
You look so fucked up.
Potter. This is ground for detention.
The cop who lived.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel that pain. He's
Like
in.
yeah, like he's limping. He's just,
A lot of wet footprints there.
Yeah.
right.
Ugh.
Nine.
Just like Carl though, they want to get the.
No, it's like they gotta have have the satisfaction.
Yeah.
I know it's
It's
about to.
stupid.
I know it's about to happen because of Rick and Morty.
Osmosis.
Your associate Frank is definitely not doing a Die Hard.
I never knew this thing would have been crazy to me.
Oh sure. Still satisfying though.
It's great either way.
What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, my second yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, and there's tape on his back. Yeah.
Look at it.
And they show you the tape earlier,
Right.
too.
Like, what the fuck? Oh.
Oh,
right
in the noggin.
Incredible.
It's good. It's good. And it's not like overly cheesy.
No, it's
too.
perfect.
Like, it's not like blow off some steam, Bennett. Like it's.
He solves his problem by being resourceful, which is what he's done the whole film. And it's the watch, right?
Yes, the watch you got for hard work.
Look at this shot.
So amazing.
Green screen was going crazy.
Later, Hans.
It looks pretty good.
It looks great.
Really
it looks
good.
incredible.
For being rear projection, this looks really fucking good.
You want to hear a second trivia thing? When they released Hans, Alan Rickman, they didn't tell him.
When we do the release, we're gonna do it on 3, and they did it on 2.
Yeah, exactly.
To get the real like surprise.
You got it. You got it.
Damn, he's bloody as hell.
It shows too.
Listen, she's
Yeah.
got to get a Red Wing somehow.
He has to. You mean?
You can't put that on the internet.
Hey. I see what you did there.
Man, what a fucking movie!
It's
Incredible.
a good time,
The
man.
bear bonds all.
Yeah. They're all scattered. Yo,
Whoa!
Just grab one.
When I said that to my family when we watched this before, I'm like, this would be a riot scene, actually.
Yeah.
Because every one of those is worth $10,000
Right.
if they knew what it was.
right.
you know?
If they knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I love it. They just see each other. They just kind of know.
That's the romance I want.
Yeah.
This is actually the most like intimate relationship in the
It
film.
is.
Oh,
Well, it literally
100%.
is. It literally is.
Suck a dick, Holly. Get out. Alpine.
You guys know what it's like to be a cop?
Yeah, you know the McLaren, you a De Niro.
No. Emil's like, I volunteer as tribute.
Somebody gotta do it.
Holy fuck.
It should have made out.
Incredible.
He's like crying. He's like,
That's what I'm saying, G. Like,
oh, look, he's crying. Like that's a good thing. Like. Holly Junior.
People say women are demanding, but all they want you to do is take down 30 terrorists alone in a building, and then they'll fucking love you for it, you know? Come on.
oh shit,
Carl's back. Check this out.
my boy gonna do something. He never picked his gun up and killed. No!
Like you ain't coming after my friend.
He killed a 13-year-old and now killed a 43-year-old. Oh, my boy Reginald Bell. God damn.
Oh my
Merry Christmas. He did it.
Oh my god.
Right, dog.
Did
I do that?
Yeah,
I love that little
it's
moment
heavy.
of contemplation. Like he's like, oh, that's kind of
It's heavy.
His face said, "Did I do that?"
Right. Well, I think I did do it, Steve.
That's Argyle.
Oh yeah.
Argyle stepped the camera.
Dude, Argyle stepped the fuck up.
He
though.
did, bro.
He's so good. Merry Christmas. Like this is a Christmas movie.
It is.
It is a Christmas movie.
I think it is, but it came from
No.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Overruled.
Overruled. Wait.
Overruled.
And a big fan of black judges, too. Stop touching me.
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be here for New Year's.
And they end it with.
And look, outside is frightful.
He said, "This your idea of Christmas. I gotta be there for New Year."
You're right.
That's what Argyle said.
I think it's the last movie.
Yeah.
And what a location shot,
It's good.
too. I mean,
No, and then the movie just pieces out. Like, they're there together, they're happy, and then they just get to fuck the
Look
fuck
at that
up.
fucking name,
Yeah, it's
Argyle.
like 8
Devereaux.
motherfuckers.
Devereaux White.
Devereaux
That's
White.
the craziest name.
Well,
all
I
time.
believe he's a little gator boy in the town of Bayou. It's like,
Ooh,
Devereaux. I do believe it is Christmas in July.
Christmas and Christmas.
Devereaux.
It's July and Christmas.
Oh, it's July and Christmas. Like, we're gonna get ourselves a little bit of Maine justice right here.
We're gonna feed to the gators. Dwayne Johnson
Oh,
was one
I
of my
reckon. Oh, man.
Oh, don't you tell him about that there Jessup about that till we do like we do law in Maine.
It's made.
You see hog tied and tossed, and you were swamp full of gators. Like that.
That is the narrowest SNL cut of all time.
But it's so good. It's so good. It's like,
We just watched it yesterday.
yes, we literally just watched it last. Yes, we did. We did. All right.
Oh, bro.
I suppose, like, again, because, again, let's all give a big thank you to EMIL.
Hey.
The reason that we always gotta have at least one person that hasn't checked
One
it.
version.
I'm Black Jason right now.
I'm with it, man. Like, and so what would you say about this?
Bro,
movie?
what a fucking movie.
Yeah!
They had my man's Carl Winslow. There was titties. He tapped the titty. The nigga said, ain't no more table. He said, well, thank you. Bow, bow, bow.
Man.
Yo, first of all, Mrs. McClain, hit my line, baby girl. You feel me? If you need another Lucy, you know what I'm saying? And then look. Yo, overall, though, like, fucking, like, Alan Rickman, bro. Like,
great film.
Amazing. He killed that shit.
Yeah.
Hans is that nigga. Do you think his last name being Gruber is why the movie Make Gruber came out?
I wouldn't be surprised
like a
if it was maybe a little bit of the thing.
Because like the name Gruber I've never heard in my life.
Right.
So McGruber is the first.
They took MacGyver and then Gruber.
They took McClane and Gruber.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yo, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We have to go deep.
and then like off the back of a MacGyver thing because it's clearly like.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Right,
But
so,
yeah,
like-
great movie, bro. Fun time. Watched it with my boys. Like I can't. Yo, it was Christmas in July.
But no, I mean like
July and Christmas.
really, it does. I mean, it is fucked up. Like you were saying, at a certain point, like I was just kind of watching the movie. I mean, sometimes like if a movie isn't totally engaging with us, like we'll be joking around about it and stuff like that. But the other thing about this movie is that it gives you, it's so good. It gives you a lot of material to be engaged, but also to be chucking it up with friends.
Sure.
For me, like the last manly movie was Heat. To go from Heat to this, like those are very like solid back and back. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great streak.
And to the point where like the next manly movie has to be like we talked about doing like Mad Max for a while. I think that's the next one that like matches the same like level of like filmography.
It is.
Because like if we do just like a paint by paint by numbers fucking like you know what I'm saying, like action movie, just explosions.
Right.
Dude with a tank top on and he
Right.
says a fucking like cheesy ass line. It's like
Right.
it doesn't match the like level of like filmography that Heat in this film like actually like exude.
100%.
So like I'm kind of like spoiled in my first like.
No, I mean, but that's a good way. That's a good way to have it. I mean, like even to this day, like there's still like I know that this is okay. So I remember one moment that we all, which I can't wait to fucking edit. Like is like when he's repelled off of the side. This incredible like a typically superhuman feat has happened. He's wrapped the fucking hose around him and he's rappelling off the side of a fucking building.
Yeah.
Something that like Sly or like
Arnie.
or Arnie or The Rock right now would say like a badass line and then do it and have not a lot and it would be done as cool, right?
Yeah.
He's slamming against the thing, but what I think that it's a little signifier to like realistically ground you within the action, because like if you're just thinking about how you're like, oh, this is like pretty unbelievable, but what does it is when his feet hit the glass and it reminds you, because we've all had a cut on our hand, on our feet, we've stepped on something like that, or what shit, a fucking Lego takes me out for 20 minutes, let alone like and like he's smearing the blood on the shit or whatever it is, and it kind of, that visceral hit, all of a sudden you're focusing on that for the character, like where you're imagining yourself
like how cut up his feet look when they hit the actual like window. It's like, bro, it's like you feel it, you see it, you're there, and like it's like, yo, essentially like we went to California, had a couple laughs, you know what I'm saying?
No, 100%, a few laughs, and I think that's one thing that good movies from this era, like genre-defining movies from this era, do really well. There's also like. They do that also in some of the Indiana Jones movies, where it's like you have to, if you're gonna have them do super feats of like super action beats and stuff like that, you have to ground it in something that like you can grasp onto. And I think this movie does it.
Incredible. It's the moment before you think he's gonna go over the edge, where you see that fear in his eyes. Exactly. Like Indiana Jones. There's moments like that in that movie.
Where he's just like, am I actually about to do this shit?
Also, like the fucking like quality of this tank top tells a lot about the story beats as far as like the progression of like his day.
Remember what I said? Remember I said like that's not going to be white.
And like even seeing it in white, I had never even like seen seen any clips from this film where his shirt was actually clean.
Right.
I'm only used to seeing it already like going through the
Right,
fucking ringer. And so like, yeah, just that like, just how believable and like how like much of this movie it like understands what it's trying to do.
Right.
It's it comes across very easily.
Yeah.
The way they build tension, the way that like even an offhand comment isn't just exposition, it's a moment that comes back later.
Right.
And like just a combination of all these tropes that we associate with like action films, how this movie kind of like establishes those in a very like casual way, I think is like
effortless. I think.
Yeah, it's like
deeply
100%.
influential film.
Yeah, you can see how many movies feel like this movie, or at least in the writers' room, they want it to feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Where they're just like, it was like, all right, well, we need a Die Hard type movie, you know
right?
What I mean? And like
even how y'all talk about like John McClane being like this, like you know what I'm saying, like white collar worker type shit, you know what I'm saying, blue collar,
right?
And like him like being this like everyday man who like doesn't have to be physically like you know what I'm saying like prowess.
He's not crazy yoked the fuck up.
Yeah, but he's able to do these things like even like how he interacts with people in general is just like, yo, I don't really like understand the internet, but like TikTok is stupid, but like you know what I'm saying, I like having a beer and a burger. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and so for the average man at that point of this like time of like
perfect.
Yeah, but they're like, yo, he's just me. Yeah, I don't have to do a push up or a sit up.
Right.
And I'm still saving my fucking like estranged wife. Yeah. Like it's like that is the fucking average Joe's superhero.
Making it relatable. Like he's a regular guy with regular guy problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, but you toss him into
a high situation.
Arnold, like a Hollywood movie. You know what I mean? And so and I think that's also what makes it. And then also like, you know, Bruce is off his ass in this movie. Like there's a couple of points, like obviously like him just like again there is a kind of a slightly like off kilter weird maniacal joy that he takes in a couple of points in this movie,
like dingy type shit.
Like where he goes like when he says like, all right, I need to antagonize, like I'm gonna send a message and I'm gonna fuck with these guys, but I'm also gonna write, now I have a machine gun.
That level, even him like you know what I'm saying, gunning down that dude under the table, mind you, in every situation he's like desperate to like survive, but like also in the situation where he does like him writing on this dude's desecrated body, like I have his gun. Also, like him, like fucking like chaining up that one dude. These are all moments of resourcefulness.
Yes.
Yeah. Using what's around
Resourcefulness is a good word choice.
Because it's a mix between that, but also like the carnal aspect of how he is. Because these people is based off of him being so like, whatever is around me is what I'm using as my like weapons of choice. But like this like urgent sense of like desperate, you know what I'm saying?
No, and that's the other thing, like when he's fighting with Carl and shit like that, who's wanted to get after him more than anybody and shit, and he's just I'll fucking kill you, I'll break you just like you'll break your fucking brother's neck. It's like like saying like some people say wild shit when they get
some
into
gnarly
fights,
stuff,
and it feels off the cuff, and it feels like they recorded that on the day, and if they didn't use the recording that they got on the day, they had them redub it because this is like very visceral. It feels real. In that
what word did you use earlier when you described like how he
lascivious?
Was yeah.
He's saying every part of him is trying to defeat him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's
trying to defeat him mentally, trying to fuck with him mentally and shit like that. All that kind of stuff. I mean, like revisiting it. What you boys think?
I mean, top three. I think it's like there's a Kubrick in there somewhere. There's this movie, and then there's probably some other movie.
Right.
But I'm like, it's in there. It's in the milieu of the top three for me. For sure.
Yeah, it's just so effortlessly watchable. Too,
yeah. I've seen it 100 times. I could see it 100 more.
Man.
And you probably will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
this movie will be remade.
Yeah.
I also would love to see it animated somehow.
Oh, that'd be kind of interesting. No, I have a. Okay, we talk about how this is a Christmas movie. I have a Christmas children's book, like it's like illustrated.
Oh yeah, I remember that came out. I do remember that came out.
Yeah, I got one of those. Nice. What about you guys? Coming back to this thing?
Still, fucking fun movie. Fun movie. I love it. I think it's the only thing that like, if you like had a nitpick, is like the only thing that doesn't quote unquote hold up is like the technology. But even that's still like, that like you don't even think about
You
like,
can
oh, that's such an
forgive
old
it. You can forgive it for the-
that's such an
made in
old
that time
screen.
period,
Now,
yeah.
like I'm sure there's some buildings in Chicago that still use shit like that.
It's like
You know,
right.
like,
I feel like it's way more jarring watching The Wire like in this current like era that we live in when they like have a whole like plot
pagers and stuff.
about like just text messages. It's like that's way more jarring than having this fucking like 8-bit ass like technology.
Well, that wasn't the focal theme, but like I said, if I had to give like,
it's an element.
It's just an element, but like it doesn't take away with how much this holds up with the genre.
I agree.
Like we've talked about, like it set a pivotal foundation for people that looked at, like you said in the writer rooms, like this needs to be a Die Hard movie. Okay, you got to have the continuity that we have with the physical aspect, the timelines, everything, and then what I really liked, which I really haven't really noticed until really pay attention, is like how like you expect they set up that the douchebag cocaine guy like as the one who's gonna fuck over like the identity and give him away, and then it's these newscasters that you kind of forget about, and they're like they go into this house and they give it all away, and you're like, fuck.
Well, they keep dangling it in front of you, and then they take it away. Like, he's gonna figure out who the fuck he is, and maybe a more impatient movie would have done it a lot quicker. Something like that, you know.
It's super.
And and like that's another thing. Like with like the script is off its ass.
Yeah, that, like if you want my final thoughts,
Please,
I'm agreeing with you in advance. I've watched this film, like you said, Matt, 100 times. I watched it 100 times more. This is one of the tightest, most efficient screenwriting lessons for an action film I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. There is no fat on the bone. Everything pays off. Everything is set up efficiently. It pulls off. Like, this is something that, like, if I finished it and I was Michelangelo, I'd be like, this is perfect.
The fact that they brought in someone who hasn't used their revolver since the accident, and he like kind of saves
at the end of
the movie. It's like the movie would have been fine without it, but it like and what you said that there's that pause. He shoots him, and like he looks down like, I can't believe I just did that. Like, I don't think I'd ever wield a weapon again.
It's at the very least a testament to Reginald Val Johnson's like his acting prowess, and you wonder like if that was like something that he brought to the table, because like because it could, if it was done by 9 out of 10 other actors, it's a heroic moment. He adds a little bit of nuance to it that I thought was really beautiful. Like, and so
he seems like conflicted with the idea that like I have to do this, but did I have to do this? You know what I mean?
Right, 100%. And that's the other thing is that like this movie, like it takes a lot to like. When people are taken down, when you fire a gun at somebody and somebody's legs, it's probably the most gnarly kill in the whole movie. Like when that guy just goes bah, 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 and his legs just explode, and then he falls straight into the glass or whatever it is. Like again, like you feel it, it's gnarly, but it takes a lot to take somebody down. Yeah. And the movie makes John earn it, and by virtue of that, it makes us earn it.
I agree, man. I agree.
In a certain sense. I mean, because that's what most action films and most media is like, you're projecting yourself like kind of into that situation, into that extraordinary
and also
moment.
like definitely like that conversation with like him and like Reginald Val Johnson, like kind of like explaining how they got to where they were. That could have been a throwaway line just used as a like level, as a moment to like show them like bonding as people. Yeah. And then him like finally firing his gun for the first time could have easily not been happening.
Well, that's what I mean by efficient, though. Yeah. Everything in this film has a string tied to another point.
Right.
You know, there's nothing that's like one-off or isolated.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, I feel like a modern movie like would have used flashbacks way more.
Right. That's what he was saying too.
Like, yeah, you mentioned that. That's why
these
it back.
runtimes are so.
So like, I feel like that in the modern era, I feel like that story would have been like a voiceover of him like shooting.
Right. 100%. Like a sepia fucking like.
God. Right.
Some like saturated. Just like slow motion shit.
I do think that like it's incredibly efficient. And it kind of packs it in. And also the other thing is that we talked about like other movies that are like this, where it's like relatively simple scenarios done incredily effectively.
Yes.
Like there's not a lot of subplots going on. There are subplots.
Right.
Sure.
But the big main engine of this, and sometimes movies will have a bunch of subplots like Heat.
Yeah.
But they're handling them all well.
Together.
They're juggling them all well and shit like that.
Crash.
But this one specifically was like what they're just like, we are resolutely focused on making at least everything, at least all the subplots, like you said, like they're all threaded into the main thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They all relate to it.
And this is a good example of like when I was in like film class in high school or whatever. Like if I said college, then I'd be way more like douchey. But high school was just like, it's an elective, you know?
Of course.
But like, when I was in like film class, the teacher, the realest thing that he said that I appreciate was that like everything you see in a film, and like this is definitely way more true like in earlier days of film than like nowadays, because some people can be very like loose and fast with like the cinematography or lack thereof.
Right.
But anything you see in a film has a purpose.
Right.
And this movie is a great example of
fantastic.
every single thing that is said or like displayed and the camera takes time to focus on plays a factor. And a lot of movies will not give you that satisfaction.
The poster of the woman on the fucking wall. He comes back and he fucking puts his hand on
Puts
it.
a little touch on it,
It's not just background shit.
Right. No, 100.
And the other thing is that like they put, this is like, they're justifying titties in the movie, which is like also, you don't have to justify them necessarily because they're
we
beautiful
appreciate
thing.
it. Period, yeah.
But the fact that like it's a signifier that he knows like people are gonna register. Oh yeah, there's like that thing on the wall, and you know exactly where he is the second time that he comes around.
Yeah, that's
Like, you know what I
spatial
mean?
stuff.
It
you're
is like
talking about.
it's literally like a marker that kind of builds the geography of where the fuck you are. And so and just like and I don't know.
No, I feel you.
Classic. I mean, like
great movie.
It's one of those ones where. Like it does, I do think I feel very confident showing this to almost anybody.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It's
where it's
one
just
of
like if you fuck with this type of a movie and stuff like that, and there's some people that don't, but if you do, like you're gonna like. Even if you've seen a bunch of the clones, even if you've seen a bunch of the Die Hard clones, and we've all seen a bunch of Die Hard clones and shit like that, like you're going to be like, oh right, but this is why this is so influential.
Right,
like, you know what I mean?
exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
No,
like,
100%. No, you like nail in the head, bro. Like we're watching a movie that literally created all the movies that we enjoy in adulthood. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And sometimes you can watch some of this stuff and it can be stale, it can be whatever, because sometimes like the language of film is just vaulted forward and your sensibilities have changed. But this one, it's about to be
still number one.
35 years old next year, and for it to still hold a lot of the impact is really impressive.
You know,
what I mean?
Sean, did you say 35 years old plus and still relevant? Because I'm thrilled to hear it.
Right on, too. Absolutely.
I'm the same age as this film. So.
Watching this movie reminds me of like when I first saw this interview, like I didn't understand what he's experiencing, but now after seeing like pretty much what somebody argue the pinnacle of his career, if you're not arguing like Pulp Fiction and like Armageddon, but like when like the Between Two Ferns, when like Bruce Willis is like he has his 110, he's like, one day you're like in Santa Monica driving down on Rodeo and like everything is going your way, and then one day you realize you're like 46 and no one's calling you back for a gig, and you realize that life is just not going your way, and like he just like goes into the tangent. I'm like, oh. This man, he got his dick sucked for breathing around this time. And then one day, Ashton Kutcher comes and fucks his ex-wife, and now he's driving down Rodeo Drive like, yo, I have died hard. I'm like, yo,
I have died the hardest.
I get him now. Like,
right.
You couldn't tell him shit at that point.
Right,
bro.
right.
I'm sure the money he made helped him.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Hey, he said it, not me.
Right.
So.
This is a movie that wrote all of Bruce's checks throughout the rest of his career.
For sure.
It's a career-defining role, and the franchise, like I think that the last two, not that like the fifth one is abysmal. The fourth one, maybe all right.
Still very bad.
Which one's Jack Courtney one?
Jack Courtney's the fifth one. The last one that killed everything.
Sorry, Jai. You fucked it up, bro.
They just didn't give me a good movie, but like the
Jai Hard.
Jai Hard. Oh my God! He finally
live free and Jai Hard.
It was like, well, that's the fourth one. That's the fourth one.
Oh, okay.
And
that's Jai Hard with a Vengeance, is the Jai Courtney one, right?
No. With a Vengeance is the one with Samuel L. Jackson, which
it's actually
also
pretty good.
is fucking great.
That's the second one.
That's the third.
Third one.
Second one is in an airport. The third one is in Greater New York City, which is fucking great, and we should do a video on. I would love to do a third one.
So what the
third one's better than the second.
So what's the fourth and fifth called?
Fourth one is Live Free, Die Hard.
And what's the fifth one called?
And the fifth one is called A Good Day to Die Hard.
Okay, right. That's the great title. I ain't gonna lie, great title.
Oh yeah, no. Like I think they're
dumb
all fine
title, but great title.
I think
dumb as fuck. Great Day to Die Hard.
Right. No.
Direct.
No. The whole what's the and then the second one is Die Hard 2. Die Harder.
Yeah, Die Harder.
Oh my God. god! I mean, so
like he has the most Duke Nukem names for movies I've ever experienced.
It is. Like, I mean, that's what kind of
Time to Kill.
It is very machismo and stuff like that. But the movie doesn't play. Like, I think the movie has tender moments. It has good. It has really good like. A really
I think one of the reasons I'm not like obsessed with I don't know, John McTiernan being like fucking welcome to California, gotta hang out with the queers or whatever.
Sure, of course. Right.
It's because the film gives a lot of weight and credence and respect to other characters, including Hans Gruber and the Japanese boss at the beginning, you know,
we gotta say shout out to a legend, fucking Alan Rickman is so off his ass in this as well. Like this movie also fucking does not like he's good, and I think they could have gotten other actors to be Hans as well. You're nowhere. It's nowhere near a classic, I think. Without
absolutely
first scene, the last scene, bro. That man kills everything he does.
Absolutely.
When he's like pretending like this is the only person I do not that's not working for me in this building that is not a hostage, and he has a gun and very dirty, looks very distraught. So I think this is the person that I've been dealing with.
Yeah.
That twist is so crazy.
He deduces it very quickly and also like uses that to his benefit very fast. But in the same way with a light and an L, they are in the same mindset where like just as fast as like Hans is like figuring out this might be the person that I'm trying to like kill. Bro, it's like, yo, I don't know this dude. He seems to have the most like fucking like freedom to like traverse this building like I do, and so I'm like, he must be in control of this situation. So he gives him a fucking gun with an empty gun to be like, all right, maybe I might be wrong.
He's gonna pull it on me if he's the bad guy.
Yeah,
and
it's a good shit test.
Great fucking movie.
Yeah, and I mean like, and that's what I was saying. Like with the
movie,
the thrill, it's an action movie that pumps up the plotting and the thriller elements really well too, and takes the time to like. It's as smart as it is competent as an action.
Sean, why don't you give it a final grade?
I'm giving it final grade. We're gonna do final grades. I'm going
titties out of 10.
I'm going I'm going. This is an A+. Like I think this is an A+ movie. Like I think that it's and for good reason. I don't really. As for reasons that you can all have seen while we watched it. So
Matthew, what about yourself?
A+ for me.
A+, Cruz.
I give it a solid A. I want to give it an A+, but Heat kind of takes that.
I agree.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to beat. Like
there's
that again. I mentioned like the master class of this.
I'm the same with Cruz.
I'll give it a solid A, but I respect an A+.
Of course.
Same deal. It's like an excellent film. Everyone should watch it. It's just more like I can't get over that final hump. What I gotta say though, guy watching it for the first time, EMIL, came in hot, got to see some titties, got to see some good action. What do you give this one?
I hate to like be a Dan McClane, but I'm gonna have to give it 6 titties out of 10.
Get out of here.
Look, like, and like 6 out of titties is 12. So I'm giving that's a solid number right there. And like, mind you, bro, like I will say that like if I took titties out, say there was no titties in this movie, right? Which is I can't even like imagine. Then I'm gonna give the movie a solid little 8, 9. You know what I'm saying for sure. But titties involved 9.5.
Okay.
And I will also say that like what makes this movie stand out to me is that like there was no like over the top racism that was very surprising to me for the time. That Japanese dude was not like stereotypical.
Right.
He had a very he got it out the mud. He spoke and he clearly is like acclimated to the culture and understands it. He's able to understand microaggressions.
Up in it.
Microaggressions of racism to the point where he made jokes about the idea of that. Like the way they handled people of color in this film for the time that the movie came out, I appreciate. I think that and the only person that was like remotely antagonistic, and like you pointed out earlier, none of the fucking villains were like sexually assaulting the people. They didn't treat it. They were not like.
It wasn't. That's a cheap gag to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They
had reasons, bro, and they also had personality, bro. That dude didn't have to eat a fucking candy bar.
Fuck yeah.
And then so it's like when he gets murdered, bro, he gets because he's like on the opposite side of the hero. I'm like, yo, I know this person a little bit now.
So what do you think though? 9.5 out of 10?
I said 6 titties out of 12.
What is that? How does that translate to a grade?
12.
A grade?
Yeah. So like 16. So
AGC.
Y'all want letters? Y'all want letters?
Yeah, everyone had letters.
We're begging to know.
Oh, X. For sure. Without question.
There we
the
go.
Most X
I love it. Well, you heard it here first, y'all.
X out of 10.
It feels good. It's never not cool. It's always a treat to watch.
Great movie. Great fucking movie.
It's always one to share one with a friend who hasn't seen it. And that's what you guys, if again, that's another thing. Like if it's an opportunity for something like this when one of your friends hasn't seen a classic movie. Don't use it as an opportunity to be like, oh, you ever seen whatever the fuck it is? It's an opportunity to have something like this, to kick it with your boys and to have a good time. So we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to all of our Manly Movie
all that shit,
all of that stuff, and you guys want to see the full and uncut version of this reaction, and everything else that we have coming up in the future, and everything that we got on the backlog.
With that bitch. Cause she got a great ass. And you got your head
all the way up it. Jesus. He's about to say big when he's like, you got a great ass. For the dude, I remember this from the trailer on every fucking movie.
Oh.
You know it. You fucking know that shit.
All right.
Like,
the vibe has been confirmed. All right. Like, yes.
Because we got like 36,
so
37
much,
plus
so
fucking
much.
movies right now. You guys got to hit us up over there on our Patreon at the Feature Film Tier. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. If you guys can't do that, but you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And do we all should say it at do we gotta say it at the end? We gotta say
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Happy holidays,